Oh dear. I wonder, will that be the Bermudan police, or will that be the Boston PA? The London Road of Boston? Will they be phoning me for Boston? Right. Hold on, stay there, right. Right, the parrot's coming up, right. Sorry for the prevarication and the shocking treatment. The parrot is sitting there, peacefully waiting to go, but we started the show early, so it's cool. Still early for the Bulging. He's still up. Right. Almost there. We'll play a wee minute of this, right? I'm just going to get myself.
Was a morning in July.
I need to get myself prepared for the parrot coming on. Need a wee drink here, hold on. A wee drink of old juice.
I looked up to the sky, saw an Irish soldier laddie who looked at me right fearlessly and said, "Oh, what did he say? Oh, well, you stand in the van like a true Irish man and go and fight the forces of the crown. Well, you march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're going to re-elect the town." Said I to the soldier lad, "Will you take me to your captain? It'll be my pride and joy for to march with you today. My young brother fell at court, and my son then is 14. To the noble captain I did say, yes, I will stand in the van like a true Irish man and go and fight the forces of the crown. And I will march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're going to free old Langton town." As we march back to our homes in the shadow of the evening, with our banners flying low to the memory of the dead, we returned unto our homes, but without our soldier laddie. But I never will forget the words he said. Oh, what did he say? Oh, well, you stand in the van like a true Irish man and go and fight the forces of the crown. Well, you march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're going to free old Langton town. Yes, I will stand in the van like a true Irish man and go and fight the forces of the crown. And I will march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're going to free old Langton town.
Parrot.
All right.
Not bad yourself, what's happening?
Oh, don't get me. I enjoyed. So I didn't catch the gentleman that was on previously. Outstanding, mate. Shot off the hip. 100%. It's good to know. You despair sometimes on social media. You think you're the only one that's going down that path, and people may sneakily be saying stuff and trying to behind you. But that guy was just 100%, mate. You know, because they're the money's with that train. I thought that anything can be achieved, mate. You know.
Well, listen, right, with this train of thought that I've just uncovered as well, do you think it's a goer? You're the Black Ops guy. Do you think we should get an event going?
I think at the moment the club released that blunderbuss statement, and we've seen John Paul Taylor, the liaison officers, I could just be bombarded today that they've went out with this political aspect. And I mean, as I said to you,
It's a yes or no question. Should we do a fucking? Are we going to get a gig going here? Just give us a straight yes or no, and then give me all the shite first. Give me some hope. Should we do something?
Oh, fucking 10 green lights, mate. It's a goer, isn't it?
Right, carry on. So that's what I want to know. Right, hit me with your speech now. I just wanted a fucking yes or no, but go. I hear you. No, I hear what you're saying. It's fucking depressing when you see all these people fucking selling their soul to the fucking PLC.
Well, there's a guy, as your agent, I've been contacted by Nick on Twitter to say that, you know, you've got to, the zombies only get 5 minutes of your time. After that, they get cut off. I thought I'd get that out there. I says we'd announce at your next AGM. But no, I just tweeted, told me, obviously, the thing you read out there, boys are saying that. There's a thing still, mate, you know. I just tweeted there, with their banks and their sons, oh my God, what have they done to the club I love so well? That's what it's all about, mate. There are people's interested in what's in the bank and what's in the park. And this Tory mindset and the boasting, as you quite say, that vile cash that's sitting there, you know, doing nothing. And there's people starving about, mate. And the exploitation, I was tweeted today, I was accused of the proudest tweet I've ever received in my life. I was called a board buster today, somebody who just, you know, thrives on attacking the board. And that's what we're there for, Tommy. That's why we've lasted 126 years. We're never comfortable. We're always on our guard. We're always trying to improve who and what we are, mate. No, mate, continue. But surely the alienisation. Now, I tweeted John Paul today, who I must commend, one of the few rays of sunshine coming to that club at the moment. You know, if that boy got a penny, I tweeted Bill Northern Lowell, because, you know, I've got an older couple who sit beside me, and we're seeing the statement about political flags, and people were told that they can't bring yes flags in, but people are allowed to bring in flags commemorating Spanish International Brigade. They're allowed to bring in Basque flags, you know. I know it's quite a lot of things, but it means nothing really to do with Celtic Park, but more relevant stuff is getting binned out of Celtic Park. That they've created an absolute minefield for themselves over this issue, mate. You know, and as I said last night, you know, the people who stand in 111 still being issued with paper tickets. John Paul was saying that we've went from being that people will be getting banned in their original statement to now being said, oh, nobody's getting banned. I think the initial groundswell is they'll release these statements, and if they could get away with it, maybe they'd be in the street now. They'd have been banned years ago. But as you say, Tommy, it's Tories dictating policy. People who are employed. I mean, I had somebody, I put a tweet out saying that Lovell works for us, and then it's always people from Ireland for some reason. This guy from Ireland come back from Donegal saying, I think you'll find Dermot Desmond pays Peter Lovell's wages. And I went back and said, it's Celtic above the front door, no Desi. You know, Desmond can do what he wants. I know he floats about the place, mate. It's your football team, you know, but we get rid of a hierarchical board the last time who, to be honest, in the light of day, when you hear Larkin talking about it, what they put up with, I know they might have sneaked a bag of cash at the door or whatever, but, you know, angels compared to this shower of shite that's in there, mate, you know.
But it's the fame game then. What we should be recognising, right, with all these board lackeys, right, is that they're seduced by a wee bit of fame. Like Desmond, he's a billionaire, and Lawwell there, he's heated driveway, and I mean, and everybody's bedazzled by that, but they're just ordinary human beings, and they're prone to failure. And just because I'm having it tight against them, but I respect their humanity, right? They've got a family, they've got wife and wains, and all right, some of us might take a OTT, and I might go a bit OTT as well, right? But they are human beings, but we're only just saying the facts as they are, right? There's a huge global meltdown when people are dying on the streets, when people are starving, right? And because we've got a social conscience, and we've been told that we can't even sing tunes that keep us going. I mean, the song about, you know, I mean, how it keeps our spirits up, and it's true. I mean, just having a wee song and a wee thing, it helps lift the spirit a bit. And so to target us and to criminalise us for singing tunes we love, there's nothing so despicable, I think.
I think I just tweeted, I mean, I've killed people's timelines with the Singapore newspaper I read, but they've just released a fantastic article about the latest head of the Catholic Church. And what he's did was one of his assistant's offices, and he says, what are you doing here? He says, well, I sit here waiting for the poor to come, you know. And he said, sell your desk. We don't wait for the poor to ring the bell, we go to the poor. And that's the standard of man that's in the Vatican now. God bless him, mate. You know what I mean? I tweeted the article's out there, sort of thing. I'll tweet it to you and you can retweet it, whatever. But a fantastic guy, mate, you know. And my God, what would that guy do if he turned up at Celtic Park? You know what I mean? He just burst out laughing. You know, a guy who's probably of the same mould as my founding father himself. I said to you last night, when I had somebody on Twitter saying to me, oh yeah, we could look at prices going up and all that to pay the living wage. I seen some highbrow Twitter account saying, "Oh, if we beat Barcelona, that means we could afford to pay the living wage." We've got £12 million sitting in that bank for Wanyama alone that could be paid the living wage. It's absolutely appalling, mate. We're looking at. It's a total. I'm not going to run over the same facts as the previous caller, who's absolutely excellent, mate.
Alan.
I've never ticked so many boxes in my life saying he's got that right, he's got that right, he's got that right. He's a purist. My only gripe tonight is, as I say, I've been ding-donging all day. Tommy, I'm as chilty as you are, mate. The Celtic's bad for your health because you get very involved. But there's a time coming, and I'll say one thing: I respect anybody 100%. If you like Peter Lawwell, I'll respect you for it because you've got a mindset, and that's what you are, and that's what you do. And so you never be changed. But there's a percentage of our support who sit in the fence, and they want to keep up their toes into what's happening in the shady world of ultrasm, and they want to know what's happening in the malcontent world, and they want to cling on to seem to be safe and be true to whatever Tory ferals are running Celtic Park. It's coming down to, I think, there'll be no grey area. You'll be green and white, or you'll be white and green. And God luck to you, whatever side you're on, mate, you know what I mean? So I know what side I'm on, but one of the guys I had an issue there. I just basically called him out on it. I said, listen, I'm not going to waste my time with tittle. We've all been on Twitter long enough. There's people who enjoy their stuff. I like throwing a bit of fun out there and a few laughs. But nah, mate, it's just going to go pure. You know, I've seen wee Graham's a way back to the States. There was a guy Colin Graham that called him, "Oh, you're not a real fan," and all that. Absolute nonsense, mate. That boy's travelled twice for the States. The lads, I'm honoured that I'll have a couple of our slopes at Celtic Park. There's boys coming off of Dublin, Belfast, England, the top of Scotland, mate, every week to support our club. We're blessed with our support where they travel for. Folks spend their last penny going to see that club, and we're getting people like that, mate. But so as I say, I'm having a year zero, Tommy, and it's a terrible thing, but I think it's going to go down the line of an extremism where you're just going to be dealing with folk who are on the same wavelength as you, but there won't be any time for debate or anything. It's like, you're in or you're out. Don't kid me on saying, "Oh, you will agree with some of the things." You can agree with Peter Lawwell, fine. Do you agree with the Tory policies? I mean, at the moment, you know, what people are on. But the excellent point the guy made, that was on about the strips being made and all that. I tweeted earlier on, we're looking at there's a percentage of our support, very articulate, excellent. Their displays blow out the club's official displays, which cost them money, which cost us money, the supporters. You know, the merchandise flies off the shelves. Nobody touches the real stuff. You know, you go into a Celtic shop, if I say to you, one of your children, Tommy, do you want a Green Brigade t-shirt, or do you want one of Peter's ad hoc Celtic CFC t-shirts, what would they take?
I hear you.
You know, you're looking at the songbook has been bastardised and plagiarised by Celtic, Glasgow's Green and White, all original. I mean, a friend of a friend who we've had a mellow bird with talked to a person who worked at Celtic at the time, basically saying, "Oh yeah, we copied what you used to do." The dynamics of that organisation lead the way, and unfortunately they have nothing to do with Peter Lawwell or the CEO or whatever you want to call them all. You've got to get rid of them, mate. You know, but really, because to me, Rumble fans, I was told that there's terminologies going about wannabes in brackets. Unfortunately, for my eternal shame, I've worked with worse organisations that make the Green Brigade look like the Boys Brigade, to put it politely. I'm a passionate supporter. I'm as passionate as anybody in that ground. As the previous caller said, that banner that mocks me every week for games, covering all the seats, you know, Glasgow's Green and White more than a club. Supporters sat up there and were moved because the business model has failed. They've overpriced this business strategy failed. They've got so many things wrong. The deflection from the failure over the living wage. You know, basically everything the Celtic Trust have said, basically, you know, Lobos spat in their faces, basically denied everything.